What's going on, YouTube? It's Donnie Today we got a little break in the rain. That means I get to get out and play with some Kubey fixed blades. So today is the Kubey Chariot, right? Comes in a nice box. It says Kubey because that's who makes it. So this one is designed as a tactical combat type knife. Being that it's 100% polished, I wouldn't call this tactical. Could it be combat? Sure, definitely could be combat. Tactical, not so much. But they do sell one with, I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see this, but you see that? There's the shiny one right down there is the black stonewashed. Now you're talking more tactical. When it comes to tactical, you don't want shiny, that's for sure. But who knows? Maybe this is neighborhood tactical and not wartime tactical where you have to worry about reflections. It's a pretty sweet looking knife. I have to give it that. The overall aesthetics are pretty nice. The contouring and the grip is really nice. The sheath, what do they call this material? Just Kydex. So just I didn't know if it had one of those, long names. So Kydex sheath, tons of lashing points, belt loop, ambidextrous. You could do all that. This was sent to me by Brandon Thrasher. This is a loaner. I do not get to keep this one. I have to send it back. I know, because I love collecting me some Kubey knives. But I was looking at the grind on this, and it's a pretty complex grind. Comes up and around, almost like a flat Tanto Saber kind of mix. It's got like this really cool grind, which I'm impressed with. Let's go over some of the specs on this guy. And let's see, full tang construction. Yes, it is. It's really full tang. It's nice and thick. And I was trying to see if they just mentioned what kind of grind they call it, but I don't see it. Just Tanto point blade. And you can see right here that line right there. That's a sweet. This grind is well done. The bevels put into this are really, really nice. Okay, so the full length is 10.24 inches long. We have a blade length of 5.51 inches long. We have a handle length of 4.72 inches long. We have a blade material of D2, which you know I love. The blade thickness is 5 millimeter. Blade width is 1.38 inches. Blade hardness 59 to 61. The handle is G10. The screws are stainless. And it weighs 9 ounces. Okay, so this is the Chariot. Now, this is the first Kubey that I held in my hand that I went, ooh, I don't know if I like the way it fits in my hand. And I grabbed it traditionally like this. And traditionally like this, where I tried to put all my 4 fingers in between here and here, right, like that. But if you'll notice, it kind of bows up, and then the fingers get bigger as it goes that way. So I was trying to do this, but it's like squeezing it in. If this point to this point was bigger, longer, it would fit perfectly. But then I was looking at it, and this is what I figured out. It's a 3-finger inside grip with 1 finger outside. So this ramp right here, the reason it doesn't go this way or anything like that is because it's made for that last finger. Unless you have really small hands, you'll be able to fit them in there. But look at that. It's a perfect 3-finger grip in there, offering a jimped spine. So what does that do? It's good for slashing, and it's good for chopping. Is this a chopper? I don't know. We're going to find out. Now, it's designed as a tactical combat, so that would tell you it's not for slashing. It's for doing this. And again, your 3-finger grip, and then right around, so you have all that jazz right there. No guard, but there is a finger well, so it will protect your hand from sliding downward. The G10 is really, really nice. I think it's a really attractive knife. For me, I would sacrifice the 3-finger grip to go with a full 4-finger grip and make the distance between here and here longer. That's just me. Especially being a combat guy. I would want my full grip on the inside. That's just me. Does that change the knife at all? Not really. So far it's pretty good. But we're gonna find out how really good it is. Remember, Brandon Thrasher, brother of the blade, didn't just loan me that one, but he also loaned me this one, another one that this might just be one of my new favorites. I love this knife. And we'll get into that one on another video. But let's go out right now and test this guy. So even though this knife was sent to me to be used from someone else, that doesn't mean it's a used blade. He took it out for inspection, but he has not used it yet, along with the other ones. So this edge should be as pretty close to stock as you're going to get. He examined it, but I don't think he did anything with it. Hopefully everything out here isn't too wet to play with. And let's set it up right here. All right, so what we want to do is test the edge sharp. Watch this. Man, that, oh crap, is blowing all over the place. That is super duper crazy sharp. Holy Moses, that was easy shaving. All right, so this thing is crazy sharp. Shave sharp. And when you're talking about a combat knife, sharp is good. So even though it's combat, which means ba ba ba, and hold on, let's give it a little bit of that. Let's give it a little bit of that. I got this saturated cardboard here. So slashing, man, that was literally just a flick, and it is complete stabbing, stabbing, stabbing. Am I going to be able to poke holes and give wound channels that don't come back from? Absolutely. The slashing is just crazy. So let's set this up right here. We will find out if cardboard bleeds. Oh, that whole thing just went in half. And then the whole thing folded and went away. All right, so this thing is a cutter so far. Now, because of the shape, I don't know if we're going to be able to get a good push cut because it's round. So I got to make sure. So I might have to go from the Tonto tip and see if we can't just utilize this sculpted spine. It is swedged all the way to the tip. And wow. All right, so the tip just buried. I mean, it buried with ease. I mean, that was like special kind of easy. Let's do some 4-foot drops, 4 feet from the tip to the stump, and we will see how she drops. Checking balance through the air. Now, one thing I did notice when I was telling you that it's made for 3 fingers, see how it's jimped here? That's a tall tale sign that this was made, put your finger around, because it adds grip. So, I mean, it's pretty easy to tell. Let's do a couple hard downward throws. Bam! Oh, gosh, that was deep. Bam! Did you hear that thud? All right, so we're about 2 inches in on the hard downward throws. That's pretty good. Again, I want to chop with it. It's tactical combat, so it's not made to chop flat lines. I can't find the end. So, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to chop it anyway. Now, my fear is that I'm gonna get partial because of the shape of the spine, but we're gonna see. Who knows? Maybe we'll get lucky and we'll hit it right. And we hit it wrong. Let's try it. I'll try and hold it. There we go. Completely gone through the extension cord. No problem. It dove right into the stump. Let's see, 4 layers of leather. And that is simple. That is simple. All right, we're going to test to make sure this actually holds a finger on there. If I stab the tire and I'm wrong, my fingers will slip down and cut about 2.5 of them off. That would have sucked. Ugh. We don't have to worry about that. That held on really good. It went through the tire quite easily. And the reason being is because this Tonto tip is swedged to right there, and it just dove right in. I mean, that was simple. Hey, Roscoe, what are you doing? Dog's about as smart as a stick. Hey, get out of there. So, speaking of stick, why not we use a few of these? Why not? He's showing us the way. All right, so maybe that's what he was doing. He was trying to remind me, hey, we got some stuff over here. All right, so let's bang down on some of these. I got stumps everywhere. I got stumps everywhere. All right, so let's take this guy down right here. Let's take this guy down. Start from the top. I don't know what that dog is doing. Might have found a mole. All right, so as far as this is gonna be making some nice fat wood. As far as getting through this, it was just butter smooth, man. And that is gonna make some nice fat wood right there. I can see a whole lot of stuff in there. All right, so let's do a little bit of the good stuff. Oh yeah, look at this, man. Just so smooth, effortless, nice. I mean, it's just nice. Long swoops. Let's see what else we can make here. Let's see what else we can make. Oh, that's all sappy, saturated. This stuff will burn. Let's see here. Man, this thing is an all day. The edge profile on this is so nice. So nice. Look at this. This is just nice. Hey, get out of here. Cut his ears off. All right. Man. All right, those are some nice curls too right there. Some good long curls. Look at these. Boys and girls. I'm telling you. Kubey brings it to the house every time. They always show up. Man, I was in there. They always show up. Kubey is no joke. So, combat. Combat, obviously I just did a video, combat versus fighting. Combat is going to be in close, in tight, and it's, oh, I got this attached to my gear. I got somebody on top of me. He's trying to get my gun, or my gun's already gone. Right there. You want it easy to pull. You want it close to your body. You want it ready to go. Now, what separates tactical from regular combat is that right there. You see that? That right there is a signal. If I don't want to be seen, this is not what you want in a tactical situation. If you want to be seen, it's great, but that's why we carry little mirrors, compasses, things like that. So this thing is going to be a great, it's a great combat style knife, but definitely not tactical. Let's see what we got here. The black one. Ooh, that would be tactical. Man, so smooth. All right, we need to cut something bigger. We need to cut something bigger than that, like chopping action. That's what we want to do. And I got something over here. I got something. We're gonna see. It's not a chopper. We already know it's a fighting knife, and we already know it's a fighting knife. That jimp right there, man. When you do a fighting grip, like a reverse fighting grip, that works. In the backwards fighting grip, the hold, backslash, upcuts, that's actually pretty comfortable too. What happens is now you're taking this long piece and now your fingers fit like a regular knife. This fits right here in the mold of your hand. That's actually not bad. All right, so let's get into this guy. Let's get into this guy right here. All right, so I told you it's not a chopper. Woo! Tell that to the knife. It's so sharp it keeps getting stuck. The edge profile on this is so nice. Look at this. This is just easy. Woo! Got stuck in there. I went to bring my hand back. There was no knife in it. Look at this. It's literally just shredding it. Shredding it. Let's try like skinning type stuff. I don't know what these dogs keep finding, man. That one right there, he finds anything that stinks. He'll find bird poop or something on the ground that's rotted or stinky, and he'll just roll in it. I don't know what the deal is. And the big dum-dum, the big guy, Roscoe, is still in the fire pit, digging through the logs. Man, these dogs, you can tell they're mine. All right, so let's see here. Let's see here. We got some leather soccer ball action. Let's try not to cut my finger off and get it nice and, oh, look at that. Through the rubber, through the mesh, through the leather, and then I got it stuck on the guard because I'm a genius. Oh, and look what I just found. I just cut straight through. Look at that, the air filler. I was wondering why it got so hard. There's plastic in there. That just cut straight through it. See that flat line? That wasn't flat before. Let's see. How's that edge? Unfazed. Unfazed. I gotta wash this before I send it back to him. Brandon Thrasher, getting it clean. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Now I take the knives and I cut this, and people might think, oh wow, okay, who cares? He's cutting some netting. I have done reviews on knives that couldn't do that. They got stuck in it. So it really does show if it's sharp or not. It might look like it's a worthless test, but seeing as how I have knives that couldn't do that, the test is probably better than thought. This guy has got his full face buried in them logs. It's a problem with bloodhounds. They smell everything. They smell everything, and then they go for it. Get out of there, boy. All right, so let's see. We got these. Now, these are free dangling. A sharp knife that's not sharp. And then here he comes. Is just going to bend it, right? So we'll see. Bam. That is just sharp, man. All right, so, Brandon. This one's for you, buddy. Brandon Thrasher. Let's see if I can hold the camera while doing this. Uh-oh. Hey, it's stuck in that way. Get out of here. I'm going to call that not a miss because it's my rules. Let's try that again. I'm trying to look at the camera while I throw. Woo! 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 That was nice. Oh my God, it buried itself all the way past the Tonto tip. That was super, super nice. All right, so this knife, while at first it felt bad to me in the hand, I have to say, using the jimping provided, I'm liking it more and more. But what I like more than that is the absolute performance. Now remember, my hands are big. I just put up a short. My hands are just about 10 3/4 tip to tip. So I have a big mitt. If your hands, and most likely they aren't as big as my hands, if your hands are smaller than mine, then your hands are going to fit differently on this, and your fit, I guarantee you, will be better than my fit. Yeah, this is a winner out of the box. This is a winner. The other one, though, man, I so badly wish I was a dirtbag because I want to keep it. It's so nice. All right, but that's it for this one. I'm calling it. The Chariot is a badass Kubey knife right here. Hi, I'm Donnie B all day, and until next knife.